So today, we're going to grab the almighty eggplant, known as berenjena in Spain, truly one of the best ingredients available to us, as they're packed with nutrients and very affordable, and we're going to create an extraordinary eggplant recipe. We're talking berenjenas a la Importancia. This dish is basically slices of eggplant that you fry in extra virgin olive oil until they're golden fried, and then you finish them off in a very simple yet delicious sauce to take things to the next level. Folks, we're talking very easy to make, the simplest ingredients, and as always, the kind of food that's gonna fill you with so much goodness. This video is sponsored by Tienda.com. La Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients, like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, and all the spices you need to make all your favorite Spanish recipes, among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings. And they even offer classic grilling systems, that way you can always perfectly cook your paella. Folks, visit Tienda.com, let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there, and make sure you use coupon code on a fork during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's begin by grabbing 1 large eggplant that's already been washed and patted dry, or you can use 2 smaller ones, and cut it into rounds that are 1 centimeter thick, which is a little over 1/4 inch. The secret here, make sure they're all similar in thickness, that way all the eggplant evenly cooks. Then we'll add the slices of eggplant over a wire rack with some paper towels underneath, and you want to make sure they're all in a single layer. And we'll season them with sea salt, and you want to do this on both sides. And we'll leave the slices of eggplant to sit here for about 10 minutes. That salt is going to help extract the water out of the eggplant. That way later when we cook it, it's not mushy, and it keeps its beautiful firm texture, and it also takes away any of the bitter flavor. In the meantime, let's get the rest of our ingredients ready. I'm going to finely chop 1 small onion, roughly chop 4 cloves of garlic, crack 2 eggs into a shallow bowl, season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper, and whisk it together until it's well mixed. And we'll also add half a cup of all-purpose flour into a separate bowl, which is 60 grams. For the next step, I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 90 milliliters. You can use other oils here, it's just extra virgin, it's what's typically used in Spain. While the oil is heating, let's move back to the slices of eggplant. As you can see, a ton of water's been extracted. At this point, I'm going to transfer the slices over some paper towels, once again making sure they're in a single layer, and patting them completely dry. And if you see your slices of eggplant have too much salt, you swipe some of it off. And then we'll start coating each slice. First you want to go into the all-purpose flour, and then into the egg wash. And as you finish each one, add it into the pan with a hot olive oil. And you want to make sure they're all in a single layer, so cook this in batches to not overcrowd the pan. And we're going to go for 2 to 3 minutes per side here, or until that eggplant is golden fried all around. And as you finish each batch, transfer it into a dish with some paper towels underneath. Once all the eggplant's been fried up, we'll set it aside. Now using the same pan with the same heat, we'll add in the chopped onion and the chopped garlic. And as always, we'll mix the ingredients around continuously, that way they all evenly saute. After 3 to 4 minutes, and the onion is nice and translucent, I'm going to add in half a tablespoon of all-purpose flour, which is about 4 grams, and half a teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 1.25 grams. And we'll continue to mix this continuously and go for about 1 to 2 minutes. This is enough time to cook off the flavor in the flour, that way it doesn't overpower the sauce. After 2 minutes, we'll add in half a cup of dried white wine, which is 120 milliliters. If wine is not your thing, you can also use broth here with a squeeze of fresh lemon juice, or even a couple tablespoons of vinegar. And we'll season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a mix until everything's well mixed together, and then simmer it between 2 to 3 minutes. Then we'll add the slices of eggplant back into the pan, and you want them all to be in a single layer, just as best as you can. And we'll add in some vegetable broth, just enough to barely cover the eggplant, which is 2 cups in my case, or 480 milliliters. You can use other types of liquids here, such as chicken broth or even beef broth. Then we'll add in 1 bay leaf and turn it up to a high heat. Once it comes to a boil, we'll lower it back to a medium heat, and we're going to simmer this for about 10 minutes. This is enough time for all the flavors to develop and for that sauce to slightly thicken up. And you don't have to mix this around, but do give the pan a gentle shake once in a while. After about 10 minutes, this dish is ready to go. I'm going to remove the pan from the heat. And you can serve this directly out of the pan or transfer it into some serving dishes. Either way, make sure to top it off with some chopped fresh parsley. Check it out, Berenjenas a la Importancia, a beautiful Spanish eggplant dish. Easy to make, the simplest ingredients, and all done in a little over 30 minutes. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. Once again folks, Berenjenas a la Importancia, this I am so excited to try. Here we go. It is absolutely delicious. That sauce has so much flavor to it. It feels like it's been simmering for hours. And the eggplant, most importantly, no mush, fully cooked through, and it kept its firm texture. Folks, give this a try at home. Truly one of the best eggplant dishes in the world. Serve it as a tapas appetizer or even as a side dish. Either way, with that first taste, you are gonna absolutely love it. Really quick before I go, shout out to a couple of my patrons, Emily Hamilton, Manuel J. Rosales, David Houston, and Britt Saunders. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.